Coming up next, high school volleyball on your sports leader in Lorain, WLCS TV 20.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2014 Lorain High School Volleyball Senior Night. It is with great pleasure that we recognize all of the seniors that are with us tonight as we celebrate their high school volleyball careers. While 4 years seems like a long time to a freshman, I'm sure these seniors and their parents will attest to the fact that time certainly flies. At this time, we would first of all like to acknowledge the 10 seniors from Cleveland Heights. That's right, 10 senior Lady Tigers. Ladies, as we say your name, if you would please step forward. We would like to present you with a small token of appreciation. First of all, Tayo Agaja. Alex Harper. Alexis Stewart. Emily Vinson. Ayana Brown Bay. Shelby Poston. Deja Avery. Carlissa Kidd. Malia Giordano. Shani Gillis. Thank you, Cleveland Heights, for joining us tonight in our senior night festivities. And now for your 3 senior Lady Titans of Lorain High School. First of all, Stacy Labus. Stacy is escorted by her parents, Anita and Dennis Labus. Stacy, an honors student, currently carries an impressive overall grade point average of 3.8. A middle hitter, she leads the team in overall blocks with 102, 13.2 points for the season. Her personal best, 19 blocks, was recorded against Cleveland Heights in September. She's an active member of her school and local community. A lifelong Girl Scout, Stacy has volunteered countless hours helping others. She is a member of the Lorain High School Senior Committee, where she is an active participant in planning school-wide activities for her classmates. After high school, Stacy plans to attend Lorain County Community College, where she will enroll in the University Partnership Program. Eventually, she will attend Cleveland State University, where she will complete her bachelor's degrees in nursing and physical therapy. She is being recruited to play collegiate volleyball at LCCC. Stacy would like to extend a heartfelt thank you to her coaches for motivating her and pushing her to strive to do always better. She thanks you for all of your support. She would also like to recognize her parents and friends for always attending games and showing support. It is greatly appreciated. A special thank you is reserved for her father. Stacy would like to say, thanks, Dad, for everything that you have done for me, for all you have sacrificed, and for all of the support you have given me in volleyball and all the sports I have ever participated in. I love you. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Stacy Labus. Now presenting Sherry Rivera. Sherry is the proud daughter of Tony Rivera and the late Tina Rivera. She is escorted this evening by her padre, as well as her abuela, Irma Rivera, and sister Larissa. A senior setter, Sherry leads the team in assists per game this season with 15, as well as overall assists for the season. She has participated in organized volleyball for the past 6 years. She carries an amazing overall grade point average of 3.8 while taking PSCO classes, which will earn her 4 college credits upon graduation this year. She is active in her school community, where she serves as an active member of the Lorain High School Senior Committee. She enjoys school-wide spirit activities as well as spending time with family and friends. After high school, she plans to attend Lorain County Community College to earn a bachelor's degree in the field of nursing. Sherry would like to extend a huge thank you to all her coaches for pushing her to be strong and self-motivated. Additionally, she thanks her family and friends for cheering for her and supporting her at all of her volleyball games. A very special thank you goes out to Sherry's late mother, who sadly is not with us this evening. Mom, I will never forget your words of encouragement. Never give up on my dreams. You will forever be in my heart. Thank you. I love you. Sherry Rivera. Marlena Geis. Marlena is escorted by her mother Elena Gonzalez and Ismael Rivera. She carries an impressive 3.7 grade point average. A senior outside hitter, a 4-year letterman, and this year's senior captain, Marlena leads the team in attacks. This season, she is credited with twice breaking the Lorain High School record for kills in one game. The previous record of 20 kills per game was overtaken by Geis in 2 respective contests within the same week, with 21 and 23 kills respectively. Amazingly, both of those games involved just 3 sets of play. She has played volleyball for the last 6 years of her life for Lorain City Schools and 2 different club teams, Spirit and Southwest Volleyball Clubs. She also enjoys the game of softball, a sport which she has competed for as long as 7 years at the travel level. She enjoys shopping, travel, all sporting events, music, and spending time with family and friends, including a certain Kent State basketball recruit. After high school, no, I added that myself. I'm sorry, Ms. Vance. After high school, she will pursue a bachelor's degree in either the field of business or nursing while playing collegiate volleyball. Her college choice is still undecided, but she has narrowed her choices to attending a Division I school, possibly Coppin State University in Maryland. Marlena would like to thank all of her coaches throughout the years for their support, encouragement, and making her the player she is today. She acknowledges her friends and family, particularly her mother, for always pushing her to reach higher. She knows that without the support of Mom, many things in her life would not have been possible. Mom, Marlena would like to say, thank you for believing in me and never giving up on me. I love you. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Marlena Geis. Congratulations to all 13 of the seniors and their families for representing your respective schools over the past 4 years. We thank you for your time and effort in being a member of your volleyball families. May you go out into the world and make us proud. Good luck.
Inspiring city and campus. Inspiring people. Inspiring creativity. Inspiring hands-on learning. Inspiring global experiences. Inspiring traditions. Be a Buckeye. Inspire.
welcome back. We hope you enjoyed the senior night festivities as they honor the three seniors, Stacy Labus, Sherry Rivera, and Marlena Geis. And also hope you enjoyed that excellent rendition of the national anthem by junior volleyball player Rachel Freeman. Rob Polinsky back here with you with Joe Bach as we get set for senior night varsity volleyball between Cleveland Heights and your Lorain Titans. Lorain in their white jerseys with the blue shorts. The Cleveland Heights Tigers, they're in the black jerseys, black shorts, trimmed in gold and white. Lorain 11-9 overall, 9-1 in Lake Erie League play. Coached by Lynn Rossitano. After tonight, they will play Thursday night at Maple Heights to end a regular season. If the Titans can win tonight and Thursday at Maple Heights, they will be co-champs of the Lake Erie League with the Mustangs, but they have to win out. Cleveland Heights comes in with a record of 5-10 under first-year coach Kelly Overby. Freshman game went to Lorain in 2 games. JV went to Lorain in 2 games. And now for the varsity, we'll play the best 3 out of 5. Again, playing to 25, scoring on every point, on every serve. And you must win by 2. If they do go to a 5th game, that one would go to 15. So senior night, hope you enjoyed the festivities. It was outstanding. As the 3 young ladies being honored for their final game at Lorain High School. Stacy Labus, Sherry Rivera, Marlena Geis, they're all in the starting lineup, along with Sarah Leelighter, Rachel Freeman, and Reagan Osco. For Cleveland Heights, they're going to start Teo Aja, Carlissa Kidd, Alex Harper, Deja Avery, Alexis Stewart, and Emily Vinson. And serving to begin the match will be senior Alexis Stewart for Cleveland Heights.
Yeah, it was quite the biographies and introductions of the seniors by Jim Allen.
Yes, it was. We're set to get underway. And it is dug out by Lorain. They will begin. Marlena Geis with the first kill attempt of the game. It's good. And Lorain jumps out to the immediate 1-0 lead. Lindsey Williams comes in to serve for Lorain, up 1-0. Williams with the serve, and it's an ace as it went in front of Deja Avery, 2-0 Lorain. So Lindsey Williams will serve once again. Her team out in front, 2-0. Lindsay with a good serve. Emily Vinson will get it ahead, and we've got a missed hit on Cleveland Heights. It's 3-0 Lorain. Again, the Titans need to win tonight, and then they've got to win Thursday, Joe, to end the regular. And if you win tonight, that's all you can ask for. Your final regular season match over at Maple Heights for all the marbles, an opportunity to win and get a share of the league. But to do that, they have to win tonight. Cleveland Heights again trying to send it over on the 3rd hit. They do so. That's Deja Avery. There's Marlena Geis with the kill. It's good, and Lorain leads 4-0. Geis with a couple of early kills in game 1.
Yeah, the senior starting off her last home match here on a very positive note.
Yes, she is. Lindsey Williams sends it over. The set by Alex Harper, dug out and played there at the Lorain side. Reagan Osco will send it back over to the Tigers. The set and the spike attempt, cross-court dug out by Sarah Leelighter. Nice play at the net by Lindsey Williams, and the Titans send it over on the 3rd hit. Excellent job by Lorain keeping that in play, and that kill is going to be long. It's out of bounds. 5-0 Lorain. Coach Overby talking with her team as Lindsey Williams continues to serve. 5-0 Titans. They get it ahead to Stewart, and it's sent over by Teo Aja. Back to Marlena Geis, who can't get that pass from Evelyn Williams, the freshman, into the game. Cleveland Heights gets their first point. Lorain leads 5-1, but Joe, a great start to get the first 5 points. Get rid of some of the jitters maybe on senior night, and Sherry Rivera comes in.
5-0 start, that's great.
Yep. Rivera comes in for Lorain. That's Rivera with the set. And spiking it into the net is Evelyn Williams. Point for Cleveland Heights. It's 5-2 Titans. Serving is Carlissa Kidd. She's a senior for Cleveland Heights. Good deep serve. Lead lighter ahead to Marlena Geis. Geis cross court. Dug out nicely by Alexis Stewart of Cleveland Heights. Back over to Geis. Cross court, Evelyn Williams on the third hit. The freshman puts it back over to the Tigers side. They'll set the offense, and the spike from the outside of the front row is just a little bit long. And that is out of bounds, long by Deja Avery. And it's 6-2 Lorain. Well, a couple of the kill attempts, spike attempts by Cleveland Heights, just long, Joe. Pretty close. Stacy Labus to serve for Lorain. She's one of the 3 seniors that was honored before the game. And as Joe mentioned, a nice job by Jim Allen telling us anything and everything about the 3 young ladies. Geis hitting it at the net, battling for it. Point goes to Lorain. They lead 7-2. So Stacy Labus, I believe Jim said, will continue her career at LCCC next year. Serving, that one's a little too much on it, 7-3. Stacy must have ate her Wheaties earlier.
I guess. Or some of the things out in the concession area. They had a lot of...
You know, that would certainly, and you keep mentioning that. You know, you've had me here for 3 hours now.
Hey, I brought you water, and I got another water, too.
Oh, wow. I'm allowed to have 2 waters on a...
You do. You can take one home if you don't...
You're all right. That point goes to the Titans out of bounds off Cleveland Heights. It's 8-3. You had the freshman, JV, and the varsity all here on senior night. Glad to be here with you. Rob Polinsky along with Joe Bach. Marlena Geis to serve. She does not use the jump serve. Sometimes this year we've seen her do that, Joe, but not right now. On the third hit, Cleveland Heights sends it back to Geis. Instead of setting it, Evelyn Williams sends it back over to the Tigers side. And unable to get it over the net that time was Deja Avery. Point to Lorain, 9-3, and a timeout for Cleveland Heights.
Nice start.
Yes, excellent start for Lorain. Joe, I agree with you. They get out to a 5-0 lead and now lead at 9-3. And it gives us an opportunity to tell you about the Cancer Suck Steak Fry Benefit Dinner. Saturday, October 18th. It's going to be $20 a person. They need to know ahead of time. So please call Tina at 949-9416, Tara 308-9625, Amber 308-8693. $20 for a T-bone dinner, raffles 50-50 cash bar. It's from 6 to 10 Saturday, October 18th. All proceeds go to the Kenny Clark family. Kenny has been diagnosed with stage 4 lung and brain cancer, and it will be held here in Lorain on California Avenue at the Westlake Yachting Club at the Wheelhouse Restaurant. So
yeah, Kenny, real Lorain guy, worked here many years at the stadium, groundskeeper.
So hopefully a lot of people can go out and support that. And I'm sure if Joe isn't out on assignment, he'll be there.
That's right.
It's hard to know, though. Joe sometimes takes weekends off somehow in the middle of the sports season.
Yeah, a couple times a year, 2 or 3 times.
There's an ace by Geis, 10-3. Seems like more lately.
Well, no. Like last week, we did the Bedford 7th grade game, then we did the freshman, then I went to the varsity, then I did the JV on Saturday.
Good for you.
And it was cold.
4 hits for Cleveland. It did get cold.
It was very cold Saturday morning.
Cleveland Heights with 4 hits, so it's 11-3 Lorain. Geis to serve, and it looks now maybe she'll do the jump serve. Yep. There's that running jump serve. Boy, that is what a weapon. An ace. 12-3. Geis with that running jump serve, Joe, and you don't see a lot of players try it, but she is excellent at it. It's one of the reasons she's a Division I recruit. Here she goes again. That is dug out nicely, though, that time by Cleveland Heights, and the spike attempt. And a great job by Lee Leiter at the net, who put it right back Deja Avery. Sarah Leelighter, the sophomore, went up and got the point for Lorain. They lead 13-3. And there's another ace for Geis, 14-3. Unable to play that was Alexis Stewart.
I know for a while she had stopped the jump serving because she was getting a lot of foot faults, but I think she's got that worked out now.
Geis again off Stewart, and on the third hit, they're going to get it over by Giordaro, and it comes short of the net. Point goes to Lorain. That is Marlena Giordaro into the game for the first time. 15-3 Titans. Quickly out in front in game one. Geis goes to the other side for a jump serve. Stewart digs it out but sends it over to the Titans side. And on the third hit, Reagan Osco puts it over. Dug out by Cleveland Heights. Geis over. Leelighter will go back corner. Nice placement by Leelighter. And on the third hit, they aren't going to get it over the net. 16-3 Titans. And a substitution, Teo Aja back in for Cleveland Heights, along with Ariel Hauser. She's going to come in for the first time. Ariel Hauser comes in. Geis to Stewart in the back row, set at the net, and it's dug out beautifully back there that time by Bailey Sand into the game, the libero for Lorain. Set, again, spike attempt left side of the front row that Bailey Sand is able to dig out on that spike attempt by Avery. Avery with a pass, the set, well, instead of the set, hitting it over and getting the point for Cleveland Heights, Alex Harper. Alex Harper, the senior that time, I think fooled the Lorain Titans, got the point at 16-4.
Hey, I'm really glad that she's got her jump serve going because we're going to need that against
Westlake.
Maple
yeah,
Heights.
You're right. Maple Heights Thursday, and then Westlake in the tournament game, which will be Monday at Midview. And Coach Rossitano telling me that Lorain lost 3 close games to Westlake.
Yeah, and she did not jump serve. TV20 covered that yesterday.
Okay.
And yeah, she didn't use that, so I'm glad. Looks like she's been working on it, and it looks really good.
Reagan Osco, left side of the front row, the point for Lorain. 17-4 Titans. Good match yesterday. Westlake won it in 3, but sounds like they were pretty close games, Joe.
Yeah, the first one was probably the most lopsided, even though it was pretty close. The other ones were nip and tuck all the way.
Rachel Freeman to serve. Set by Harper, and I think she got an illegal hit. Yep, a double hit on Harper on that set. 18-4 Lorain.
Yeah, sometimes you can almost hear that as the ball hits off of them twice.
Freeman again. Dug out. Harper will get it over the net. Played right back at her, and the point for Cleveland Heights. Going up that time, Vanessa Stewart into the game for the first time. Makes it 18-5. Bailey Sand ahead to Sherry Rivera, and the hit goes out of bounds off Cleveland Heights. Point to the Titans. They lead 19-5. Again, the seniors here tonight being honored. Stacy Labus, Sherry Rivera, and Marlena Geis playing for the final time in front of their home crowd. Joe, as you know, those 4 years go quickly.
Oh, they do.
Back row by Stewart hitting it over, and the point to Cleveland Heights. Nice job coming into the match. Vanessa Stewart has got a couple of points for Cleveland Heights.
I know the 14 have gone quickly.
I hear you.
Been here now. This will be my 14th year.
Ariel Teo Aja coming in for Cleveland Heights, and going to serve is Emily Vincent. Leelighter ahead to Sherry Rivera. Rivera will send it over. Harper with the set, and it is sent back over by Carlissa Kidd of Cleveland Heights. Reagan Osco cranks it up and gets the spike. It's good. 20-6 Lorain. Reagan Osco, a sophomore, back to serve. Lorain 5 points away from the first game of this match. And it's an ace. Miscommunication back there for the Tigers. 21-6. Lorain. Stewart. And she hits it too far to Stacy Labus. Labus,
Wow.
happy to kill it, put it straight down, and the Titans lead 22-6.
You don't get any better than that.
And Coach Overby is now having a conversation with one of the two officials here. Not sure what that's about, but Kelly Overby talking with one of the officials, and we are set to resume game number 1 with Reagan Osco serving. Again, Stacy Labus at the net, puts it down as Cleveland Heights passes it too far. They hit it over the net, and Labus puts it home, and the Titans are 2 points from game number 1. Osco line drive too far, too deep. Out of bounds, long on the serve. Point to Cleveland Heights, 23-7. And now serving is Vanessa Stewart. Stewart is it back to Sarah Leelighter from the back row. Marlena Geis cranks it up, blocked out of bounds. Game point, Titans. Titans are up 24-7. And coming in for game point for Lorain, Lindsay Williams and Evelyn Williams will come in. Lindsay, a sophomore, Evelyn, a freshman. Lindsay with the serve, gets it over the net. The set by Harper from the back row, sending it over to Leelighter. Gets it to Geis for game number 1. It's good. And game 1 easily goes to Lorain. There were no ties, there were no lead changes. Lorain got out to a 5-0 lead and they dominated. Game 1 goes to the Titans. It was Lorain 25, Cleveland Heights 7. We'll be back with game number 2 after this timeout. You're watching Girls Varsity Volleyball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
One of my biggest passions in life is animals. That's why I've worked with Morris Animal Foundation for over 40 years. Morris Animal Foundation is a world leader in helping animals live longer, healthier lives. You can too. Just show your support at morrisanimalfoundation.org.
To help cats, dogs, horses, and wildlife live healthier lives, visit morrisanimalfoundation.org, where we are advancing science that will create a healthier tomorrow for animals.
Reagan Osco will serve to begin game number 2 for the Titans. They easily won game 1, 25-7. Osco sends it over to the Tiger side as the two teams switch. Nice dig that time by Leelighter. And Marlena Geis cranks it up, hit it into the net, point to Cleveland Heights. Cleveland Heights with their first lead of the night, 1-0 in game 2. Easily winning game number 1 was Lorain, 25-7. They jumped out to a 5-0 lead, never looked back. And it looks like we've got a jump serve coming from, no, I thought the way as far back as she was, we were going to get a jump serve from Alex Harper.
Fooled ya.
Stacy Labus, yes she did. Gets it to Harper. Harper to Tea Ajo, and Ajo mishit it. We're tied at 1. Substitution for the Titans, Evelyn Williams and Lindsay Williams come in for Lorain. Coming out, Rachel Freeman and Sherry Rivera. Lindsay Williams coming in to serve. Williams, Leelighter, Reagan Osco, Marlena Geis, Stacy Labus, and Evelyn Williams are on the floor for the Titans. We're tied at 1, just underway game number 2. Glad you could join us for high school varsity volleyball. It's senior night. This hit on the serve gives Cleveland Heights a 2-1 lead. And Lindsay Williams comes out, and coming in right away for her is Sherry Rivera. Heights to serve, leading 2-1, battle at the net, and Evelyn Williams hits it into the net, 3-1, Cleveland Heights. Serving, Carlissa Kidd. Nice line drive serve. Leelighter gets it ahead. Spike attempt by Geis is good. And the Titans are within one at 3-2. Here's your offense. You set it to Marlena Geis and good things happen.
She's got great form.
Labus to serve. Deep hit. That was just out of bounds. That's a good eye back there by the Cleveland Heights defense to let that go out of bounds, Joe, because that was very close.
Yeah, I heard 3 or 4 girls yelling out. That's great. Good communications.
Teo Aja to serve for Cleveland Heights. They lead 4-2 in game 2. They're trying to even this game match at a game apiece. Geis will spike it down. It's good. 4-3 Cleveland Heights. And Marlena will go back to serve. We saw her jump serve in game 1 once Lorain got to a bit of a lead. And she looks to Coach Rossitano. Coach Rossitano says go ahead, and there's the jump serve. 4-3. Sent over on the third hit by Cleveland Heights is Deja Avery. And Reagan Osco with the spike. That's Leelighter battling at the net. Set by Sherry Rivera. Cross-court hit, Evelyn Williams, and we're tied at 6. Evelyn Williams, the freshman, with her first kill. And we are tied 4-4. Game number 2 just underway. Marlena Geis, the senior, one of 3 seniors playing in her final match at home. She, along with classmates Stacy Labus and Sherry Rivera, honored before the game in a very, very nice ceremony. Spike for Cleveland Heights. They lead at 5-4. Joe Bach telling me that the ceremony lasted 42 minutes. You can see that before the match here.
Did I say that?
We're surprised that you timed that, Joe, but you know, whatever. Vanessa Stewart to serve. It was a very nice ceremony. We tease because we can. Marlena Geis sends it ahead to Reagan Osco. She'll hit it into the net. Point to Cleveland Heights, and Joe, Cleveland Heights has a 2-point lead, 6-4, and they look much better than they did in game 1, don't they?
Yeah, maybe it's the other side of the court.
Who knows? They, they have 6 right now, and in game 1 they only scored 7 points through the whole game. And that serve is just wide, just out of bounds by Vanessa Stewart, and the point goes to Lorain at 6-5. Going back to serve, Rachel Freeman, who comes in off the bench. Freeman with the serve. There's the set, left side of the front row. Hitting it over is Carlissa Kidd for Cleveland Heights. The set goes too far. It goes to the Heights side, but they hit it out of bounds, and we are tied at 6.
Yeah, some great net play there. They were real close and didn't get into the net.
Yeah, some of those battles at the net, Joe, are fun to watch, and kind of the difference between winning and losing the point. There's a shot there that time by Deja Avery. Deja Avery gets it to the Titan side and gets the point, and Cleveland Heights regains the lead 7-6. And to this point, Joe, Lorain has not led in game number 2. We've had 3 ties at 1, at 4, and at 6. But to this point, Lorain has not led, and there's a serve that is not hit over by Rachel Freeman. She hits it out of bounds. Point to Cleveland Heights, 8-6 Cleveland Heights.
And they've matched, they've actually surpassed their total from the game 1.
Yes, they got beat 25-7 in game 1, and they have already gone past that with 8 points. Set from the back row, Bailey Sand hits it just off the top of the net and good. Bailey Sand, the junior, off the bench with the point.
Absolutely nothing Cleveland Heights could do about that, them tape creepers.
Yes. Sand will come out after that one, and coming in to serve is Sarah Leelighter. She is a sophomore. Leelighter, good serve. Dug out by Tea Ajo, and hand over by Kidd. Kidd put it to the Titan side. Ajo hits it ahead to Harper, back to Carlissa Kidd, blocked at the net, and goes back, and between Leelighter and Geis, they aren't able to connect with it. It's 9-7 Cleveland Heights. Coming in to serve, Emily Vinson. Vinson serving her team up 9-7. Serve by Leelighter. Back over to the Cleveland Heights side. Harper with the set. Carlissa Kidd cross court into the net, and Lorain gets the point. They trail 9-8. Kelly Overby, first-year head coach for Cleveland Heights. Lynn Rossitano, the longtime veteran head coach for the Titans, are the two head coaches here tonight. From the back row, getting it over, and a nice job that time by Deja Avery. Got it over on the third hit. Marlena Geis got it. Deja Avery saved it. And the point from Alex Harper. And Cleveland Heights leads 10-8. Titans in much more of a fight this game than they were in game number 1. Titans never trailed in game 1 to this point. The Tigers have never trailed in game 2. Lee Leiter from the back row passes ahead for Stacy Labus, but it was passed too far into the net. Point for Cleveland Heights. Tigers with their biggest lead of the game, 11-8. Again, Lorain needs to win this match tonight and then win Thursday at Maple Heights to get a co-championship in the Lake Erie League. First things first, they have to win tonight to set up that showdown Thursday. Geis with a spike. It is going to go back to Vincent, and it's going to be good. 4 hits. Oh, I'm sorry. A call against Lorain.
Yeah, what was that call?
I missed that, Joe. I wasn't sure. But Cleveland Heights gets a 4-point lead, 12-8. Serving Alex Harper. Puts it over. Lee Leiter. Ahead to Rivera. Rivera gets the point. Nice job by Rivera. Instead of setting it, she sent it back deep off of Alex Harper. Point to Lorain. The Titans trail 12-9.
Yeah, we needed that stop.
And now it'll be Evelyn Williams and Lindsay Williams coming in for Lorain. Back to serve is Lindsay Williams. Lindsay's serve, sent back over by Cleveland Heights. Lindsay Williams with the set. Marlena Geis with the kill, and it's good right in front of Emily Vinson. 12-10. The Heights lead is down to 2. How about 15 more of those, Joe?
Wow.
Titans lead or trail 12-10. Lindsay Williams again serving. That time serves it into the net. Point to Cleveland Heights on a missed serve.
Boy, those unforced stairs.
And Sherry Rivera in for Lindsay Williams. Coach Rossitano talking to her as she comes off to the bench. Serve for Heights, up by 3. Rivera with the set for Geis, middle of the front row. Dug out by Cleveland Heights, and that is on the line. It's good. Heights leads at 14-10. And Joe, I think you can tell by the body language that Cleveland Heights is getting more and more confidence in game number 2.
They are, definitely. And I tell you what, it looks like a different team than the first,
they do.
First set.
Carlissa Kidd with the serve. The set for Geis, middle of the front row. Dug out by Harper. Gets it ahead to Vanessa Stewart. Back to Emily Vinson. Vinson will send it back to the Titans. Set by Rivera. Geis thinks it over, and good. Marlena Geis, you've got to be prepared for her for the to kill it, but she just dinked it over, and it's 14-11. Titans with a big point there. They trail by 3, and Bailey Sand to serve, and Joe, the Titans need a little run here. Sand off of Tea Aja. Sent over on the third hit by the Tigers. The set for Evelyn Williams. She'll send it back over to the Tigers side. Alex Harper back over to the Titans. The set for Evelyn Williams had it blocked right back at her. Nice job by the front row of the Tigers. That was Tea Aja and also Deja Avery battling there. 15-11 Cleveland Heights. Aja to serve. Rivera with a set for Geis. It's going to be good, 15-12.
Geis has really kept them in this game.
Yes, she has. Heights leads by 3. Marlena will go back to serve, trailing by 3. Jump serve into the net. Gives Cleveland Heights the point on the missed serve, 16-12. Well, they've had several of those unforced errors that have given Cleveland Heights points. Sometimes, Joe, the biggest thing is just get it over the net.
Right.
It's been 4 or 5 that Lorain has put into the net this game. And those are points that Cleveland Heights doesn't have to play. Geis hits it too far. Cleveland Heights' biggest lead of game 2, 17-12. And the first timeout tonight for Lorain. Gives us time to tell you about the steak fry benefit dinner. We've told you about this a few times tonight, but we want to get as many people there as possible. Saturday, October 18th, $20 a person for the family of Kenny Clark. Kenny, a retired worker from the Lorain City Schools. He was the head groundskeeper at the football facility at George Daniel Stadium. Kenny was diagnosed with lung and brain cancer in July of this year. They're going to have a benefit dinner for his family for all the medical bills. It's from 6 to 10 on Saturday, October 18th. And it's going to be a T-bone dinner for $20 at the Westlake Yachting Club. That's the Wheelhouse Restaurant. California Avenue in Lorain. They need you to order in advance so they know how many steaks to get and all that stuff. So please call if you want it. Tina, 949-9416. Tara, 308-9625. Amber, 308-8693. 440 area code. Saturday, October 18th. Stewart hits the Geis. Geis from the back row sends it over, dug out nicely by Heights. And on the third hit, putting it over, Deja Avery. Reagan Osco cranks it up. It's dug out in the back row by Cleveland Heights. Carlissa Kidd sends it back. Bailey Sand went to get it, but she hit it into the net. Point to Cleveland Heights. (18-12). Cleveland Heights, their biggest lead of the game at 6. They have never trailed in game 2. Stewart serves it. Osco to Evelyn Williams, sends it back over to the Heights side. From the left side of the front row, they battle, and into the net went the Cleveland Heights young lady, Deja Avery. Point to Lorain. Lorain trails at 18-13. And coming in is Rachel Freeman, and let's see if she can serve Lorain a little closer. And Joe, if we go 4 or 5 games, I'm going to need one more water if we could. If we can work that into my contract, I would
absolutely
appreciate that.
That's your first or second?
This is my first.
Oh, I got one right here for you.
You're a good man. Point to Cleveland Heights, 19-13. If we go to 4 or 5 games. If they get the 3-game sweep, I might be able to finish it on the 1 water. That'd be impressive if I could do a triple header that lasted 4 hours on 1 water, Joe. Spike attempt is going to be long. It's out of bounds. Point to Cleveland Heights, 20-13. Heights lead is 7. Deja Avery to serve. Bailey Sand gets it ahead to Sherry Rivera. Over to Sarah Leelighter. The battle at the net. Alex Harper put it into the net. Point to Lorain.
No, we needed that one.
20-14. And now Rachel Freeman or Sarah Leelighter will go back to serve. Leelighter to the back row. Vanessa Stewart over to Alex Harper. Deja Avery sends it over to the Titans. And Reagan Osco just off the top of the net. Miscommunication there by the Titans almost killed them. The set by Rivera. Back row. Geis had it put right back at her. What a job at the middle of the front row by Shani Gellis. Boy, Shani with an excellent job there at the middle of the front row. Gets the point, and the Tigers lead by 7, 21-14. Joe, they got beat 25-7 in game 1. I agree with your comment earlier. It looks like a different team. Geis cranks it up. Dug out beautifully by Cleveland Heights, but just out of bounds. Passing it out of bounds on that dig was Deja Avery. 21-15 Heights. Reagan Osco trying to bring Lorain a little closer to Emily Vincent for Cleveland Heights. The set, and Teo Aja sends it over for Cleveland Heights. Vincent hits it into the net on the third hit. Point to the Titans, 21-16. You know what, too, Joe, in this game, the points that Lorain gets, they don't get any easy points this game like they were getting earlier.
Right.
Cleveland Heights doing a much better job of competing and digging out the different serves and hits. Aja from the left side of the front row, that goes out of bounds. Point to Cleveland Heights, 22-16. And going back to serve is Alex Harper, a senior. Cleveland Heights 5-10 this year. Lorain 11-9. Harper to serve. Harper had the spike come down, but Lorain dug it out. Geis gets it over. Dug out by the Titans, or the Tigers, I should say. Sent to the back row for Lorain. Left side of the front row. Geis cranks up a kill and puts it down. Titans are within 5, 22-17.
Yeah,
and here come
6 more of those.
Yep, and here come the Williams, Evelyn, and Lindsay into the game. Lindsay will go back to serve. Her team trails by 5, and they need some serves right now, Joe. Lindsay Williams to serve. Into the net, missed serve. We've had several of those today. 23-17. Williams out, Sherry Rivera in. And I think it becomes a little bit of a mental issue sometimes. Carlissa Kidd to serve. Middle of the front row, sending it back over. Tigers playing it. Vanessa Stewart into the net, point to Lorain. 23-18, Titans down by 5. Bailey Sand will try to serve them back into game 2. Sand with an excellent line drive serve, but it's returned back to the Titans. Evelyn Williams sends it over on the third hit. Vanessa Stewart with the set. Deja Avery sends it over off of Geis. Bailey Sand went to get it, sends it over. Third hit, Stewart put it right back to the Titans. Sherry Rivera with the set. Geis cranks it up, and there's a point for the Titans. It's 23-19. The Tiger lead is 4. Can the Titans battle back here, Joe?
I sure hope so.
They have not led in any point in game 2. It's been all Cleveland Heights, but now Lorain battling back down 4. Sand with another good serve. It's an ace. 23-20. The Titans are within 3 points.
Closest we've been in a while.
There have been 3 ties at 1, at 4, and at 6, but no lead changes. Bailey Sand, if she gets another point here, I think Cleveland Heights will take a timeout. There's an ace, and let's see, are we going to get the timeout? Yep. Kelly Overby, the head coach, takes a timeout. Bailey Sand doing a great job serving, Joe. Titans are within 2 at 23-21.
We need 4 more here.
And again, you need to win by 2 points. They played at 25, but you must win by 2. This is as close of a game as we've had in a long time that I can remember in our coverage this year. Of course, I haven't done as many games as you have, Joe, but this one has really been well played on both sides. And if Lorain would win this, it would be devastating to Cleveland Heights to go down 2-0. But if Cleveland Heights can get this win and even this match at a game apiece, we might be here a little while. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
23-21.
We've both been here since about 4 o'clock.
Yes, we have.
Actually, I've been here since 7 a.m., so.
Well, you think I woke up at 3 o'clock and just rolled in here at 4 o'clock?
Yeah.
I was busy today, too.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
But never too busy to spend a Tuesday night with you, Joe.
Oh, well, thank you, Rob.
Yes.
Means a lot to me.
Bailey Sand to serve. Her team down by 2. Good line drive serve. There's the set. Emily Vincent from the back row will send it over to the Titans. Sand to Sherry Rivera. The set for Geis. She cranks it up, and that is going to be good. 23-22. They're within a point. Boy, it was straight down. The only question was going to be, is it in or out? It's in, and we are a point away from being tied. Bailey Sand, the junior. Excellent job serving. Hits it into the net. Game point for Cleveland Heights. 24-22. That ends the 4-0 run for the Titans, and now serving for game 2 is Taya Aja. Aja gets it over. Sand to Rivera. Rivera puts it back to the Titans, and the Titans aren't going to be able to get it. And game number 2 goes to Cleveland Heights. So Cleveland Heights wins game number 2, 25-22. And that means we'll have at least 4 games here. We were tied at 1, at 4, and at 6, but Cleveland Heights never trailed in game number 2. We'll take this time out. We'll be back with game number 3. And Joe will have a new water for me, I hope.
I will.
Coming up, we're watching high school girls varsity volleyball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools television.
Can I go to the sleepover?
Lucy, I want you to promise me something. If there's any drinking, I want you to say, no thanks, not my thing.
Mom.
I promise you, your real friends won't care. Deal?
I promise, Mom.
They really do hear you.
Did you pack your toothbrush?
For tips on how to start the talk, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov. A public service message from the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration.
Well, we're tied at a game apiece as we get set to begin game 3. It'll be Alex Harper serving for Cleveland Heights. Interesting, Joe, that in each game, the leading team from the first point has never trailed. Well, and it's a game apiece. Game 1 went to Lorain, game 2 to Cleveland Heights. Game 3 begins with a serve that is long, out of bounds. The point goes to Lorain, and if this holds up, then that's a good sign for Lorain getting that first point.
Yes.
They lead 1-0 in Reagan Osco to serve. Osco served to the middle of the floor. It's good in front of Emily Vincent. 2-0 Lorain. Reagan Osco, a sophomore. The serve that Stewart is able to get to. Sent back over by Aja. The set for Marlena Geis. Her kill attempt is blocked at the net by Cleveland Heights. Another battle at the net, and that time Geis is going to beat Vanessa Stewart at the net. Lorain leads 3-0. And Joe, in game number 1, when Lorain never looked back, they got out to a 5-0 lead in game 1. Let's see if Osco can give him another quick start. Stewart mishits that serve receive, and it's 4-0 Lorain. Well, you mentioned it. Maybe it's just the side of the court. For whatever reason, every time the winning team has been on the side that Lorain is serving on right now. Vanessa Stewart gets the set, middle of the front row, and the kill attempt is going to be good by Taya Aja. So Taya Aja makes it 4-1. Cleveland Heights gets their first point of game 3. We're tied at a game apiece. Girls varsity volleyball on WLCS TV 20. Ron Polinsky alongside Joe Bach. Serving is Carlissa Kidd to Marlena Geis. The set back to Geis. Geis with a kill. It's good. 5-1 Lorain.
She's a killing machine.
You got that right. Bailey Sand to serve. Joe, she did a good job in game 2 serving Lorain back into that match, but they were unable to come up with the win. But Bailey Sand did a great job of getting them back in it. There's a nice line drive serve. Vincent got it to Alex Stewart. There's the hit by Deja Avery, and Deja Avery gets the point as Lindsey Williams can't come up with it. It's 5-2 Lorain. Senior night 2014, Lorain varsity volleyball. Senior young ladies playing for the final time here. And that serve goes into the net. Titans lead at 6-2. Always a nice night, and they, of course, had the ceremony between the JV and the varsity match, and Joe Bach, of course, had that for you. And glad we had that at the top of the telecast. Rachel Freeman serving, gets it back. Lindsey Williams with the set, middle of the front row. Leadlighter sends it back over to the Tigers. Sending it over on the third hit is Alex Harper. That's Lindsey Williams. She'll set up Marlena Geis. The kill is good. Trying to get that one was Taya Aja, and it's 7-2 Lorain. Freeman the serve. Lorain with another good quick start. Freeman, that time passed it too far. I think she was trying to get it to the setter. Lindsey Williams was unable to do so. 7-3, and coming in now for Lorain is going to be Sherry Rivera. Vanessa Stewart to serve. Reagan Osco goes to the back row to get that one. Lindsey Williams will send it over on the third hit to the Cleveland Heights side. And the left side of the front row hitting it over was Deja Avery. Lindsey Williams there got to it just before she got to the net. Good play by her. And from the middle of the front row, Cleveland Heights puts it back. Heights again, left side, front row. Avery gets the kill. It's good. Heights is within 3. It's 7-4. A lot to play for tonight for Lorain, Joe, as they need a win tonight to set up the showdown Thursday with Maple Heights. If Cleveland Heights wins tonight, then that match Thursday at Maple Heights is just for bragging rights. I mean, they would be Lake Erie League champions. So Lorain needs to battle back here. They're up 8-4. Game 3, we're tied at a game apiece. You play best 3 out of 5. Geis with a jump serve, and that one, the return is out of bounds. Lorain leads 9-4. Timeout, Tigers. And the
interesting timeout.
Yeah, Titans scored the first 4 points, Joe. They have not trailed in this game. And it's interesting in 3 games that we have not had a lead change tonight.
Is that right?
Yeah, you look into the Lorain huddle. You know, Lorain won the first game 25-7. There was never a lead change. We had a few ties in game number 2, but never a lead change, and Cleveland Heights won that one 25-22. And to this point, it's been all Lorain in game 3, 9-4. So as close as the match is at a game apiece and 9-4 in the third game, we have never had a lead change tonight.
Wow.
In any of the games. So again, whatever team scores first has been successful.
Well, I hope it holds true for set 3 here, because we had what was our lead, 4-0 or?
Yes, scored the first 4 points.
Yeah.
You put a lot of pressure on me, Joe, when you asked me all those big questions after we've been here this many hours. Geis with a jump serve, and she hits it into the net. Missed serve will give Cleveland Heights the serve back. They trail 9-5.
Yeah, the timeout worked.
I can handle it. Well, sometimes you call that timeout to break up a server's rhythm. Terry Trout will tell you that. Bailey Sand has that go off of her and out of bounds, 9-6. Heights with consecutive points. Serving is Deja Avery. She's a senior. Bailey Sand from the back row. Sherry Rivera sent it back over deep into the corner, dug out by the Tigers, and hitting it into the net is Carlissa Kidd. Point will go to Lorain. They lead 10-6. Sarah Leelighter with a serve, played at the net by Lindsey Williams, sent back over, but unsuccessfully Alex Harper put it into the net. And that point goes to Lorain. They lead 11-6. Nice serve. And as it goes off the ceiling, Tea Aja hit it into the ceiling. Lorain has doubled up Cleveland Heights 12-6 here in game 3. And now again serving is Leelighter. Hits it off of Stewart and out of bounds, 13-6. Titans lead. Leelighter to serve, the sophomore, right from the middle of the court, puts it good. 14-6, another ace. And Lorain's starting to serve like they did in game 1, Joe, when they did a much better job of serving than they did in game 2.
Yeah, and they're kind of streaky here too. I think she's put down like 4 or 5 in a row here.
Leelighter with another one that Aja gets ahead to Alex Harper. Harper with a set for Carlissa Kidd. Kidd had to go off of Sherry Rivera, and the Titans lose that point, lose the serve. But Joe was right. It was a 5 straight points served by Leelighter, and now it's 14-7 Lorain. Emily Vinson will serve. Vinson cross court, out of bounds. Give it right back to Lorain, 15-7. Unforced errors.
That's got to drive the Cleveland Heights coach just absolutely crazy.
Serving is Lindsey Williams. Emily Vinson. The set for Aja. Aja hits it over Lindsey Williams, and it's good. 15-8. Lorain lead is down to 7. Serve is wide, out of bounds. Point again for Lorain. 2 consecutive missed serves by Cleveland Heights. 16-8. Titans have leading.
A lot of unforced errors in this game.
Reagan Osco to serve. She served the first 4 points of the game for the Titans. See if she can do that again, but unable to do so because a kill by Cleveland Heights in front of Lindsey Williams makes it 16-9. So Carlissa Kidd, a senior, goes back to serve. To Leelighter, over to Lindsey Williams with the set from Marlena Geis. Hits it too far, out of bounds. 16-10. Geis, left side of the front row, puts it over. Harper did a good job of saving it, but then it was hit well out of bounds by Cleveland Heights, and it's 17-10 Titans as they are in control in game 3, trying to take a 2-game-to-1 lead. And Joe at a game apiece. Obviously, the third game is huge, very critical. Whatever team can go out in front 2-1, you'd have to like their chances. That return of serve is out of bounds. Another point for Lorain. It's 18-10. Bailey Sand again to serve. Line drive serve, Emily Vinson digs it out. Alex Harper with the set. Deja Avery with the kill, it's good. And Cleveland Heights with the point, it's now 18-11 Lorain. Heights serving. Bailey Sand ahead to Williams for Marlena Geis. The kill is good. 19-11 Lorain. Rachel Freeman coming in. Coming out, Evelyn Williams. Set, spike attempt, dug out by Sand, over to Lindsey Williams for Marlena Geis again, it's good. 20-11. Timeout, Cleveland Heights. Second timeout of game 3. Again, Lorain has led the entire way. They lead 20-11 as they have been impressive here in game 3. We are tied at a game apiece. So that means we'll at least have 4 games tonight of this varsity match. Earlier on in the freshman game, it was Lorain sweeping Cleveland Heights 25-13, 25-20. The junior varsity, a 2-game sweep for Lorain, 25-19, 25-17. And so far in the varsity match, we're in game 3. First game went to Lorain, 25-7. Second game to Cleveland Heights, 25-22. And in game 3, Lorain leads at 20-11 with Rachel Freeman serving. Lorain serving, they've got the white jerseys with the blue shorts. Cleveland Heights, you look at their huddle right now, they've got the black jerseys, black shorts, and they are trimmed in gold and white. Joe Bach likes those colors that Cleveland Heights has on. I have no comment.
Great colors.
Now, wait a minute. Could that be where your assignment is this weekend? You're a big fan, you know. Who knows? All we know is Joe Bach's on assignment this weekend. Rachel Freeman with it. They get it ahead. The shot goes deep, but it is played from the back row for Lorain. Geis now will try to kill it, but the Tigers are there defensively. Sending it over is Carlissa Kidd on the third hit. Did a nice job. Lindsey Williams with the set for Sarah Leelighter. Point to Lorain, 21-11. Titans by 10. Again this Friday night, high school varsity football from Maple Heights. It's Lorain and Maple Heights. You can see it on WLCS TV 20. You'll be able to see that sometime next week as soon as Joe gets back from his hiatus. And it'll be Lorain and Maple Heights varsity football, an important game for the Titans. Marlena Geis with a big-time kill, and it's 22-11. The Titans have doubled up Cleveland Heights. 3 points away from taking a 2-1 lead. Freeman the serve, but first substitution for Cleveland Heights. Ariel Hauser coming in. Also coming in for Cleveland Heights, Ayana Brown Bay. So a couple of substitutions for the Tigers here towards the end of game 3. Rachel Freeman to serve. Deep serve, and it is too deep. It's long, and they let it go out of bounds. 22-12. Coming in for the Titans will be Sherry Rivera. Rivera with the set, right side of the front row. Nice job, and that's a point for Lorain. Great hit by Marlena Geis as she hit it deep into the corner. 23-12. Titans within 2 points of game 3, Joe.
Let's put this thing away.
Thank you, Coach Bach.
Right, I
like that advice. Put it away.
Put it away. 2 more points.
Geis will jump serve, and that one's good, and it's game point. 24-12 Titans.
Is that great coaching or what?
I tell you, Joe, I can't believe you're not a coach with that great advice.
I think I'll stick to television. Behind the scenes.
Geis jump serve, and there's the ace, and just like Joe Bach coached her to do, Lorain gets the win 25-12. That does it for game 3. Titans lead 2-1. We'll be back with the 4th game after this timeout. The Lorain Titans lead at 2-12. You're watching girls varsity volleyball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
Every day, thousands of Alberta's first responders work to support our province. As of December 10th of 2012, the province is supporting them back.
Alberta Bill 1 finally offers support to our first responders and their families in order to deal with the effects of post-traumatic stress wounding. If you or someone you know is suffering from the debilitating effects of post-traumatic stress, go to firefighterveteran.com. There is help available. You are not alone.
Well, we begin the 4th game with the Titans hope to end it here in 4 games. It'll be Lindsey Williams beginning the 4th game with the serve. Titans are up 2-1. Sending it over on the third hit is a senior Shelby posted into the game for the first time. Reagan Osco with a cross-court spike. It's good, just on the line, and the Titans lead 1-0 here to begin 4th game. And Joe, we've talked about it a couple of times. There hasn't been a lead change, so if this holds the form, that first point was huge for the Titans, as whatever team has scored first has won each of the first 3 games. Lindsey Williams with another serve that is not returned. It's 2-0. In the games the Titans won, they won the 3rd game. They got out to a 4-0 lead. When they won the first game, they got out to a 3-0 lead. And Cleveland Heights, in the only game that they were able to win, took a 1-0 lead. We never had a lead change in any of our previous 3 games. Tigers sent it over. Lindsey Williams with the set. Marlena Geis with the kill attempt. It's dug out nicely by the Tigers. Poston at the net, can't get it. Reagan Osco won that battle, and it's 3-0 Lorain. Again, the Titans need to win this to set up the showdown for the conference championship Thursday at Maple Heights. If Lorain wins tonight, and they're able to win Thursday at Maple Heights, they are co-champs in the Lake Erie League. If they lose either match, then Maple Heights will be the sole winners of the LEL. Geist to Lindsey Williams, the set, and cross-court hit by Evelyn Williams dugout. Geist will pass it ahead to Lindsey Williams. Again, the set, this time Stacy Labus sends it over. Heights is able to get to it, and that's a Deja Avery that sends it over. Avery left side of the front row, sends it back. Marlena Geist went back to get it. Nice rally here. Reagan Osco with the kill from the left side of the front row. Titans up 4-0.
That's the way we like to start.
They lead 4-0, and again serving is Lindsey Williams. Lindsey, a sophomore. And hits it into the net. Missed serve. Give the point to Cleveland Heights on the unforced error. And it'll be Shelby Poston, the serve for the first time tonight. First time we've seen her in this match. Here, I believe. This match has been so long, I could be remembering, misremembering, but I think that's correct. Poston with a good line drive serve. Geist got it to Lindsey Williams, left side of the front row. Evelyn Williams sent it over and in. Evelyn Williams with a heck of a shot. Nice placement there. 5-1 Lorain. Timeout. Quick timeout for Cleveland Heights.
Well, they said we're not going to let this game get away from us.
Well, and they can't afford to. They're down 2-1. And Cleveland Heights will do everything they can to send this into a 5th game, but a good quick start for the Lorain Titans in game number 4.
Yeah, talking about the Maple. Maple was here a few weeks back, and it was nip and tuck. Lorain had won the first game. Then Maple come back and won the second. And then the third and the fourth games they won as well, but it was like, if my memory serves me correct, it was like 23-25. They were closely contested matches. So best luck to the ladies. Hopefully they can finish taking care of business here tonight, and travel to Maple Heights and try to get a share of the conference. Maple's had their number the last few years. Maple's finished first and Lorain has finished second. So, hopefully this year we can maybe get a share of that.
It's also a big deal for the junior varsity because Chantil Jackson's team is going to try to finish undefeated in league play if they can get a win at Maple Heights.
That's right.
So good luck to the junior varsity as well on Thursday night. Left side of the front row hitting that over is Kidd. Now Geist goes for the kill and going up for the block and meeting her there and putting it down as Alex Harper. Point to Cleveland Heights. It's 5-2 Lorain. And the serving will be Deja Avery. And Deja Avery has played well today for Cleveland Heights. The set for Lindsey Williams for Geist. Geist thinks it over and just got it in. Past Alex Harper and in. Point to Lorain. They lead 6-2. With that point, Marlena Geist gets the most kills for a game. She gets the record, and I understand she broke her own record, and it's 24 kills tonight for Marlena.
Well, congratulations to Geist once again.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised they stopped game in the middle of the game. If I'm the Cleveland Heights coach, I don't know if I'm real happy about that. Point for Lorain. They go up 7-2.
Now, what are you going to do?
I know what I'd do if I was the Cleveland Heights coach. Bailey Sand to serve. Her team up 7-2. And Shelby Poston can't pass that ahead. It's 8-2. Lorain with a quick lead. Joe, they got up in front 4-0. Led 5-1. Cleveland Heights took a timeout. And again, they lead now 8-2. And they've been able to have these good starts for every game except game number 2, where you've got to give Heights credit. Reagan Osco set it to Lindsay Williams, the set. Marlena Geis with another kill, and it's good, just inbounds. 9-2 Lorain.
Yeah, that was a little more impressive.
Tell you what, that gets down so quickly. I don't know how you can tell if it's in or out, to be honest with you. But again, we are high atop here at Lorain High School. Bailey Sand has played a good game serving today to Poston. Poston got it back to Alex Stewart. Back to Poston. She hits it off the top of the net. Point to Lorain. They lead 10-2. Lorain leads by 8. Substitution. Poston will come out. Coming in for her is Vanessa Stewart. Line drive serve. It's going to be good in front of a diving Emily Vinson. All the momentum with Lorain. Jolie lead 11-2. And I know you're happy because if we get through this, you're going to get home just in time for Sons of Anarchy. You probably didn't set your DVR. You didn't think we'd be here this long.
No.
So you get home just in time.
Sons of who?
Sending it over, and the point will go to Cleveland Heights. We had a double hit on Geis. 11-3, Lorain. Substitution coming in, Teo Aja coming in for Cleveland Heights. And serving for Heights is Shani Gellis. Shani with a good serve. Reagan Osco got it to Lindsay Williams for Marlena Geis. It is blocked out of bounds. Point to the Titans, 12-3. All Lorain here in game 4, and it'll bring Rachel Freeman in for Evelyn Williams. Freeman will come in to serve. And it's going to be a point for Cleveland Heights. A great job there at time. Teo Aja, the senior, hit it where the Titans didn't have the defense, and it's 12-4. Tigers trail by 8. They've got a long way to go, and serving will be Alex Harper. Set by Sherry Rivera. That's going to be a double hit on that set. Miss hit, 12-5, Lorain. Harper again, serves to Osco, set by Rivera, kill by Lee Leiter is too deep. Point to Cleveland Heights, 12-6 Lorain. Well, let's see if Heights can get back into game 4 here. Harper can't get the serve over. Big miss serve right there, as it looked like Cleveland Heights was getting a little momentum. That miss serve gives Lorain the point and the serve. They lead 13-6, and now Geis to serve. She will do the jump serve. Gets it over. Dug out nicely by Vanessa Stewart. Hit over on the third try by Heights. Bailey Sand passes ahead to Sherry Rivera to Marlena Geis. Dug out nicely again by Heights. Again the set, again the kill. This time it's Reagan Osco, and it goes off of the hand of Deja Avery and out of bounds. Lorain up 14-6. Point goes to Lorain. I guess that might have hit the floor, as well as the same time that Malia Giordano tried to dig it out. 15-6. I'm not sure what that call was. Kidd with the blocked the net by Osco and Lee Leiter. Give the point to Lorain, and the Titans lead by 10, Joe, and they are in command in game 4. Left side, front row, putting it over for Cleveland Heights is Vanessa Stewart, and the play for Lorain. They get the point as they get it down in front of the Cleveland Heights defense. 17-6. Ayanna Brown-Bay coming back in for Cleveland Heights. You saw her a little bit earlier in game 3. She's back in. Geist jump serve right back to Brown-Bay. Bay put it into the net. Point for Lorain. It's 18-6.
Yeah, this looks almost like a replay of
the first
set one.
Yeah. Geist again. Line drive serve. An ace right on the line. Beautifully done. 19-6. 7-0 run here for the Titans after it was 12-6. Geist with a line drive serve. Vanessa Stewart hit it into the ceiling, falls to the floor. 20-6 Titans. 5 points away from the match. Geist again. Sends it over. It's a missed hit off of one of the Cleveland Heights defenders, Carlissa Kidd. 21-6 Lorain. Joe, if you ever talk me into doing a triple header again, you and I are going to have a little discussion. I'm teasing you. I'm just half loopy. There's an ace by Marlena Geist. It's 22-6.
3/4 loopy.
You and I have been here since 4 o'clock, and it's been a long day, but looks like it's going to be ended well for Lorain.
Yes.
Geist again. That one is going to go out of bounds off of Giordano, and it's 23-6.
Scored in a row here.
Yeah, it's 23-6 after it was 12. It's 10 straight serves, 11 straight points. After that missed serve by Cleveland Heights, 10 straight serves by Geist. 2 more for the match. And it's going to be 1 more for the match. We're at match point, 24-6.
I'm glad she's got it together. I'm real excited for them for the Maple. Here we go.
Match point, senior night. And Geist to serve. Cleveland Heights trying to play it on the 3rd hit. Brown-Bay will send it back over to the Lorain side. Rivera sends it back. Geist over to Lindsay Williams. The set for Reagan Osco. Had it blocked right back at her. And Cleveland Heights holds off game point for now. A match point. It's 24-7.
Well, we have 18 match points here, so.
Yeah. I like their chances. Geist goes back to get the serve. Now they're going to set up Lindsay Williams, sends it over to the Cleveland Heights side. Kidd will send it over on the 3rd one. Bailey Sand digs it out to Rivera. We've got a miss hit on Lorain, a double hit, and it's 24-8. 2 straight points for Cleveland Heights as they hold off a couple of match points. Carlissa Kidd to serve. Bailey Sand went off of her and out of bounds, 24-9. Joe, if they hold off 18 straight match points, because you said that.
Not going to happen.
Your assignment could be your on-assignment weekend could be a lot longer than you think.
Oh.
That's funny. Kidd sends it back to Geist. The set for Geist for the match. She hits it into the net. 24-10.
Guarantee it.
4 straight points for Cleveland Heights.
They got the member. They just wanted to keep you here longer, Rob.
Kidd to serve again. Deep serve. Sand can't control it. 24-11. You know what? Let's give Cleveland Heights credit.
Yeah,
5 straight points.
They're battling.
They really are.
Got it into double digits. Kind of respectable.
Kidd to serve again. And that serve, Geist goes back to get. Sand got it to Reagan Osco. Osco sends it over. There's the set. And the miss hit on the set. And the double hit. And the assistant coaches for Cleveland Heights don't like that call by the official. So that's the way it's going to end. So Lorain wins 25-11 in game number 4. The Lorain Titans win 25-7, 22-25, 25-12, and 25-11. With the win, Lorain High goes to 12-9. They are 10-1 in league play. With the loss, Cleveland Heights drops to 5-11. Lorain will play Thursday night at Maple Heights. If they defeat Maple Heights, they'll be co-champs with the Mustangs in the Lake Erie League. Good luck to Coach Rossitano and the varsity, and good luck to Chantil Jackson and the junior varsity, Joe, as they are going to try to finish undefeated in league play if they can go over there Thursday night and win.
What that would be.
Yeah. Thanks again, Joe. A lot of fun being here with you this year with girls volleyball on WLCS TV 20. Enjoyed it very much.
Well, with Cheryl Bansick taking the assistant coaching job here at Lorain, it left me kind of out in the cold as far as finding somebody for volleyball, and I'm glad you stepped up, and I think you did a yeoman's job, and thanks.
I'm not going to argue with you. Thanks a lot, Joe. It's always fun. We like to kid you, but it's always a good time. So again, special senior night, and great night for Lorain volleyball as the freshmen win in 2, the JVs win in 2, and in 4 games, Lorain defeats Cleveland Heights, and that will do it for the Lorain seniors for their home edition of the 2014 season. They'll end the year Thursday at Maple Heights, and then Monday they'll take on Westlake at Midview in the Division I sectional. For Joe Bach, this is Rob Polinsky saying, have a good night, everybody.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools TV 20 WLCS.
To purchase a high-quality copy of the program you just viewed, please call Lorain City Schools Television at 282-8400.